Are you ready for some football?
I am. I'm Todd.
And I'm Devin.
And we're the Whiskey Sippers. And with football season starting, you might think, what's some bottles I should take to some tailgates or those house parties that I'm going to? Well, we're here to give you our opinion.
After this.
All right, thanks for joining us. If you like what you see in our videos, please subscribe down below. We're looking to get to that first milestone of 500 subscribers. Yep. And when we do, we're going to do a giveaway. So with football season coming, we thought, hey, we're going to tell you what we think you should take to a house party or a tailgate if you're going. And so we'll go ahead and get started. What's your first bottle, Devin?
All right, so well, I'm going to start off with a nice easy sipper. In our area, we do have Buffalo Trace here and there. So I feel like most people that like bourbon or are getting into bourbon are looking for that Buffalo Trace. Usually around 25, 27 bucks, 90 proof. So you're not going to get too crazy going off of the deep end, having a lot of pours or cocktails of the Buffalo Trace 90 proof bourbon. But I think it's an overall great sipper and you really can't go wrong. And I think everyone's going to enjoy it. Ty, what's your first pick?
So when I'm looking to go to a tailgate or a house party, I know most of the people, at least in my circle, aren't worried about going to drink something neat. They're just going to mix it up because they're looking to get drunk and have a good time.
Yep.
So there's not much better you can do to do a basic mixer with Coke than a Jack and Coke. So I take that big old handle of Jack Daniels and let them have at it. You know, you mix that with a Coke, and it's not something I drink neat. People really hate, like, oh, I can't stand old number 7. Well, yeah, if you're drinking it neat, why are you doing that? Pour it in a Coke and you're good to go. You have a good time with your wings and your pizza and everything else that we have. So that's my first pick, is just a big old handle of Jack.
All right. Well, my next pick. Well, you know, you got those people that like a little more proof, but at the same time, you still want to break the bank on your budget bourbon or pour you're going to have at the tailgate. So I went with Old Granddad 114. Good proof, good price point. The bottle gets drank. You're not going to get too worried about it or bent out of shape, and you can enjoy it. And if you don't want to have too many pours that day, you can have a little higher proof and really get that good mouthfeel. For those people that like good tasting bourbon, that's my second pick.
Yeah, that's a great choice for lower cost and quality. So,
what do you got, Todd?
All right, so my next one, Wild Turkey 101.
Yep.
Same thing. You don't really like that Jack profile. You want something a little bit different, maybe more a little classic whiskey. You grab a Wild Turkey. You can mix that up. You want to pour it over the rocks. It works just fine. Yep. And it's a working man's bourbon. It's definitely something that I think goes well just in general, and it's not too expensive.
Yep.
You know, 25 bucks, I can bring that over, and if it gets drank, I don't really care. So there you go.
Awesome. Well, my last pick, you know, when you go to these kind of tailgates and stuff, you know, and you have your bourbon circle and your buddies, you know, you don't want to have anything crazy, but at the same time, you do want to have that like decently good pour. So I went with an E.H. Taylor small batch. You can change this out with a single barrel or whatnot, depending on your circle or whatnot. But I feel like a small batch really won't break the bank. There might not be as easily accessible as like the Buffalo Trace or whatnot, but for your friends that don't really know bourbon as well, this might be like a unicorn bottle for them, or a first time. I've never seen E.H. Taylor, but it's pretty good stuff and mid proof. You're not going to get too blitzed on a 100 proof bottle and bond. So I think it's a pretty good pour for those that like bourbon and want to go tailgating.
Yeah, and it's harder to get overall, but in Ohio, we run across that.
Usually about once a month or so if you're able to go out and get it.
If you're really looking for it, you can grab it. So I understand people outside the state may not have that option.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your last pick here?
All right. So I kind of agree with you. There might be some people there who are a little more bourbon enthusiast and want something that you want to drink neat. And while you could, the 101, I think I would take something a little bit better. You know, I like to bring that one bottle that I know I can drink neat. Other people can drink neat and enjoy.
Yeah.
And I don't know many people who don't like 1910 if they're bourbon drinkers.
Yeah.
So that's the one for me. It's easy to get. You know, pretty much everywhere you go, you can get off the shelf. It's a little more pricey, so you kind of keep that one in the bag until people enjoy it. Want it. Yeah. So that's it for me. Yeah. Those are my 3 picks.
Same here.
Devin's 3. And we hope you guys are going to enjoy the football season. And go Buckeyes.
Or Browns, or Browns next season. That's probably the better time. But let us know what you thought of these bottles and what your 3 picks would be. And just remember, like, comment, subscribe, and trying to get to that 500-mile milestone. And just remember that the best bourbon or whiskey
is the one you like the most.
All right. See you guys next time.
Bye.